Hello everyone, welcome to Learn With Me. 10 kV, operation of 10 kV ring cabinet outgoing line from operation to maintenance. The task of this lesson is to operate the 10 kV ring main cabinet from operation to maintenance of any outlet interval of the 10 kV ring network cabinet according to the specified 10 kV ring network cabinet. Through the study, you should be familiar with the procedure of power outage operation. Know the correct way to check the electricity. First of all, we should dress correctly. Wear cotton long-sleeved, wear close insulated shoes, wear safety helmets and cotton gloves, and prepare qualified insulated gloves, spare key for the ring cabinet operating handle, etc. Dangerous points and safety measures for this operation. There are two main points. 11. Prevent accidental entry into energized intervals. Check the line equipment name and number before operation. Prevent misoperation. The whole process of specialized supervision. Here with me to learn how to operate. An operation is divided into three parts. The first is to prepare for the work. Preparation of work equipment. According to the needs of the work, to choose the work equipment and safety equipment, and check whether the work equipment is qualified and usable according to the requirements, and simulate the operation. Then the work process. First of all, check the name of the ring network cabinet, interval double name on status, SF6, and check whether the SF6 gas is normal. Then operate the switchgear. Step 1 disconnect the switch to the open position and confirm that the switch is in the open position. Step perform indirect power test, checking the position of electrical equipment after operation. Actual position of the equipment should be taken into account. If the actual position cannot be seen, indirect methods should be used, such as mechanical indication of the position of the equipment, electrical indication charge display device, instrumentation and a variety of telemetry and other signal changes to determine. Judgment should be at least to non-same principle or non-polygamous indication of corresponding changes, and all of these determined instructions, and all these certain indications have been changed at the same time. Only then can it be confirmed that the equipment has been operated. Step 3. After checking that there is no voltage, pull out the disconnecting switch. Make sure that the disconnecting switch is in the open position. Step 4. Push on the grounding knife gate. Make sure that the earth switch is in the closed position. This is a description of the operation of the ring main unit. This is our operation session. This is the internal interval of the ring main unit to be operated. After the operation of the switchgear is completed, hang the no closing. Hang is occupied warning sign to prevent others from operating by mistake during the reverse gate operation. To implement the system of singing and reciting. The final stage is the final acceptance of the work. The whole operation process should be safe and civilized production. The operation of the knife gate should be in place. No tool damage during operation. No leftovers in the cabinet. Clean up the scene after work. Return work equipment. Make the site clean after the work is done. This is also one of the basic qualities of our power workers. Finally, we learn through the video. 10 kV ring network cabinet outlet line from operation to maintenance and safety precautions. Please watch the video.
Hello everyone. What we will demonstrate this morning is operation of 10 kV ring main unit outgoing line interval. The operation ticket has been processed. Apply for 10 kV outgoing line interval now. From operation to maintenance operation, you can start operators. Entering the site should dress correctly. Wear a safety helmet, cotton work clothes, and insulated shoes. Wear wired gloves. Next, we will conduct an inspection of the safety equipment. The appearance inspection of the safety helmet is qualified. The appearance inspection of insulated gloves is qualified. Good air tightness testing during the experimental period. The appearance inspection of the electric pen is qualified. During the experimental period, one operating handle, there is a staff sign prohibiting the closing of the circuit. Next, we will begin the simulation operation. Disconnect the 10 kV training line 01 RAIN main unit. Transmission building interval 913. Switch. Check the number 1 RAIN main unit of the 10 kV training line. Transmission building interval 913 switch electrical indication. The light has indeed been turned off. Check the number 1 RAIN main unit of 10 kV training line 1. Mechanical indication of switch 913 in the transmission building interval. It is indeed in the separated position. Open the 10 kV training line 01 RAIN main unit. Transmission building interval 9131 knife switch. Check the 10 kV training line 1. 01 RAIN main unit. Mechanical indication of 9131 knife switch interval in the transmission building. It is indeed in the open position. Push up 10 kV training line 1. Interval 91301 between transmission buildings of number 1 RAIN main unit. Grounding knife switch. Check the number 1 RAIN main unit of 10 kV training line 1. Transmission building interval 91301. The grounding switch has indeed been pushed into place. Training line 1 at 10 kV. Switch 913 in the interval of the 01 RAIN main unit transmission building. At the interlocking baffle of the 913 knife switch, hang a sign prohibiting people from working on the closed circuit. Next, we will begin the 10 kV training for line 1, transmission building 01 RAIN main unit. 913 interval transitions from operation to maintenance operation. 10 kV training line 1, transmission building number 1, RAIN main unit. Equipment name, checked for accuracy. Experience shows that there is no voltage on the shell of the RAIN main unit cabinet. "10 kV training line 1, 01 RAIN main unit transmission building interval 913. The name of the switch gear is verified to be correct. Sulfur hexafluoride gas, normal pressure, disconnect 10 kV training line 1, transmission building interval 913 switch. Check the 10 kV training line 1, transmission building interval 913 switch. The electrical indicator light has indeed turned off. Check the 10 kV training line 1. Transmission building interval 913 switch. The mechanical indication is indeed in the open place. Open 10 kilovolts. Training line 1. Transmission building interval 9131 isolation knife switch. Check the 10 kilovolts training line 1. Transmission building interval 9131 isolation knife switch. The mechanical indication is indeed in the open place. Push up 10 kilovolts. Training line 1. Transmission building interval 91301 grounding knife switch. Check the 10 kilovolts training line 1. Transmission building interval 91301 grounding knife switch. Mechanical indication, it is indeed pushing up the position. Training line 1 at 10 kilovolts. Transmission building interval 913 switch at the mechanical baffle. Suspension. Sign reading no work on closed circuit. Clean up the work site and ensure the cleanness of the equipment area. The above is 10 kilovolts. The operation of shifting the interval between the outgoing lines of the RAIN main unit from operation to maintenance. Thank you, everyone.
Students, in this lesson we have learned 10 kV RAIN main unit outage operation procedure and safety precautions. In the following session, we will use the skills training session. We'll use the skills training session to master the reversing operation of the RAIN main unit. That's all for this lesson. Thank you, everyone.